Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft in our Skyblock world. And today, wrong button. We have a lot of stuff to do, but first and foremost on the list of things for us to do is waiting for a tree to grow. Could I have passed the time for the tree to grow between episodes? Yeah, probably. But we did not do that. So, I am going to wait for this tree to grow, and then I'm going to plan to use this water stream to drop down and start building our first sub-platform down here. And then we need to start gathering materials so that we can come across over here and get our goodies from this side. So, I will spare you the boring part where we wait for a tree to grow, and I will see you back here in just a couple minutes. Alright, we have a couple things. It took like 4 days for this tree to grow for some reason. I did get, while I was waiting for that, the initial platform set up down here, so we do have a lower floor started. And at this height, we should be able to go right under that sand island, which is the goal. We're pretty much going to build a straight platform across. Kind of weird using the cobble generator as an elevator, but it's temporary. For now, we've actually got some wood, which means I can make a pick, which means I can get more cobblestone, which means nothing. No, it means, we can... Oh, yeah, and I, got my data packs all set up, so a little bit less time waiting for leaves to decay, stuff like that. Small things. Nothing terribly, unfriendly, vanilla-wise. So, I am going to... What am I doing? Make a pick. Gather some cobblestone. Make another pick. Gather some more cobblestone. Make another pick and gather some more cobblestone. And eventually, we will head over towards the Sand Island. That maintains my 3 from here. And then over this side. We will maintain the 3 other than that block. And then we'll, because that's our step up here. And then we can still get under here. Have a roof for the phantoms. Eventually we need to get a roof above this, which is also on the next steps parade. For now, though, like I said, a lot of gathering cobblestone until such a point that I am able to get out there. So, I'm going to do some digging, and I will see you guys back in just a couple minutes. Alright, a few small things. Nothing terribly interesting, but we have a big tree, which is going to be fun. This is why we need a roof, first off. Second off, speaking of roofs, I put a roof over the farm. I created our first furnace. We've crafted our first torches. Small things in a normal world, but big steps in a Skyblock world, and I've upgraded the cobblestone generator to be a little bit more efficient. So our lava is still here, and it travels 1, 2, and to the 3rd block, so we get a super thin blade over here, which reduces the likelihood of our cobblestone going into the lava. And then, oh, I had that on for while I was making sure that everything was lit up. I've added this wall here because I noticed I had a couple of cobblestone that just kind of went just far enough to shoot out into the void. So this will stop most of that, and then I can just aim here and hold my button and still not have a problem. We have our water in a waterlogged stair. It's about as safe as it can possibly get. And we have moved a ladder down here as our access point, so we can actually seal that now. and that. I don't have a wood one for it, but honestly, we'll probably never look at that again. And now comes the fun next part, which is bridging out that way and hoping that I'm low enough. If not, we may have to grab the water and drop a little lower. I think we should be. We'll find out. Because I believe the bottom of that is at the same height as our bedrock right here, so if I'm right, this should be perfect. And we will find out together in a moment. Because this could go really well or really poorly for me. Fortunately, I am not carrying anything of great importance other than all of the cobblestone I own. Actually, that's not true. I have 3 left in the chest up there so that I can craft a new pick if I do fall into the void. So we're now at the point where restarting isn't going to take forever anymore. Next steps, like I said, we're going to be getting a roof on our tree farm. Other than that, it's still kind of slow progress, but getting the materials out of the chest over here is going to set us up to try and get to the nether at some point. It's always fun waiting for a nether portal to light. Oh yeah, we're perfect. It's always fun waiting for a nether portal to light in a Skyblock world where you have to use the lava to light it on fire. I don't know why, but it's so entertaining. Perfect. Gonna go... Okay, so that's where that ends on this one. Okay. Okay, 2 more. We want to have a good-sized platform. We want to make sure we don't lose any of this sand into the void because it is not replaceable. If we lose it, it's gone forever. And forever is unfortunately a very, very long time. That should be good. And then we'll have some future use for this platform as well. It's actually going to act as the base for our passive mob spawn island, I think. And we'll build a proper path out here later. This is the end. We go 1, 2 more. There we go. And I think we need to go 1 more at the start for it to be even, and while it doesn't have to be even, we're going to make it so anyways, number 1. Well, that's a shame. Nope, it's not. It's perfect. That's our torch spot. Perfect, perfect. Pumpkin seed, a melon slice, and 10 obsidian. We are going to hold off on traveling to the nether for now, though. I have a little bit more that I'd like to get done for... Ooh, do we want to use this as the base of our passive mob farm or our mob... I think the passive mob farm. I need that a little more urgently. At the moment, I have no food source other than apples out of the trees, and getting melons growing is going to help with that a little bit, but I can't do bread, so I've got to get something going. Okay. So I am going to... Actually, I'm going to do that next, I think. I'm going to start shifting our grass to where it's over that platform down there, and then build a platform under what's already out here, so that I can start running our grass across all the way out there. But we will do that with the light of day. So, for the night, while I can't do much else anyways, I'm just going to keep working at this. And hopefully get a bunch more cobblestone ready for when morning comes. So, see you guys again in just a minute. Alright guys, I have ground away at some materials. We've got some more trees here to knock down. I should probably craft an axe, actually, now that I think about it. Do I have... I have wood. That works for me. And I have a bunch of cobblestone together that I've crafted into slabs so that we can start expanding out our grass. Because I want to make sure there's a good platform underneath here and underneath there before we start running it all the way out. So, let's grab our new trees, including the big tree that I've been kind of putting off looking at, I'm going to be honest. There we go. Don't grow inside me. There we go. Beautiful. Ah, I didn't mean to knock that over. Alright. And we're still using... what do you call it? Swap bar. For all of our bar swapping needs. Oh, you know what? I can make a composter real quick. Hold on. That's a good idea. There we go. Early game composter right there. And we want to make sure we hold on to at least a couple of saplings, but now we can start composting the extra. Perfect. Okay. Good, good, good. Now for the fun part. Let's make sure that we don't lose anything of actual value. And let's just go do some slabbing. Because today I'm going to be polysyllabic. That puts me one past right there, that's good. We needed to have a platform down here anyways, because we're going to start expanding some of our infrastructure this general direction, and by this general direction I mean downwards. That gets us to the end of that. And perfect. Okay, we can just start spreading this down. Because we are going to need all of the grass. I need passive mobs before most anything else, to be honest. Without those, I'm not going to be able to eat for a while. I mean, I guess I can make the melon farm, that's also on the list, but getting the grass to spread down is going to be the far more important part. And even once we're done, I'm going to try and keep a single grass block back there, so that if I need to spread it out for something else later down the road, I can. We also can't do a whole lot in the way of a farm right now, given that we are a little bit space limited. But here's where light overlay is going to come in handy, because now I can just make sure we space these as far as possible to make sure that it is spawn proof, but not waste any torches. I want to go until we're about one past, and then make our way back. That's about 3 past, so if I go 2, yeah, there's 1. Perfect. And I guess right there it doesn't really make too much of a difference because this has light from up there. And that is all of our dirt laid out. Ooh, another tree. Perfect. We have plenty more cobble for continuing expansion. And our main home is, once again, just like the other one, going to go above where we're at now. I don't like... staying on the, kind of lower levels. I would rather be up higher up in the world. But the trees giveth, it's keeping us fed, which is fantastic. Okay. I am going to wait for grass to grow, chop more trees, probably dig more cobble, and then once I have a bunch of materials together, we're going to start thinking about making a mob grinder somewhere around here. We definitely want it to be off in the distance a little bit. We don't want it to be too close by, because if it's right on top of us, then it's going to be running all the time until I can, well, get enough redstone and glowstone dust out of it to wire it up and have a power switch like the other one. I really like this design. It's a little quirky, but, you know, as far as Skyblock builds go, everything's going to be a little quirky, so. Mob Grinder, though, is a big one for us, because that's going to get us access to a bunch of material that we don't have now. It'll potentially get us carrots and potatoes, which are going to become our holdout food source. Melon will work temporarily. Really should probably plant some melon, but yeah, we'll stick with apples for now. We're going to be alright. Get a little bit sorted here. So we want our farmable and irreplaceable stuff down the bottom. This is the stuff that we do not want to lose because it will ruin our day. Pick can go back in our pocket because fortunately our hand tools at this point are completely replaceable. I'm not building anything at the moment. I think that's pretty good. We might take 8 of these and make more charcoal. Presumptively, because we know we're going to need it at some point. Alright. With that, I am going to hang out for a little while longer. I am going to wait for some grass to grow. Hopefully get some more wood and more cobblestone gathered up before you guys come back in, and we'll see where we're at. Alright. Alright. Fantastic. So, here's where we are at. I have gathered a bunch more cobblestone, which is in here. Probably not enough yet. I think that I need to get some more stacks, but I can do that between episodes. We've got rain. Of course it's raining. Some more wood. Oh, come on. Go, go, go. There we go. So 21 wood. We're still working on it. I've started a safety railing along this. I'm not sure if I want to have this carry on further or if I want to stop here. I'll decide between episodes. I don't know. We got our first melon planted, so we do have some food. That's good news. And our grass has been spreading, because there's nothing quite so exciting as watching grass grow. So, we're going to slowly coach the grass on until it gets all the way down here. I need to expand this platform, because ideally I think I would like to have this be 8 by 8 on the inside with a extra slab on the outer edge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So actually we just need to go one more that way, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's perfect this way. I just need to go one extra block that way? Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that in just a second. But we're going to expand this out, get it ready. And then in the I forgot that was there. Do I? Oh, yeah, I have 44 more wood that's just not on me right now. Well, that one gets to go into the void, I guess. Oh, I get to go in the void, I guess. Well, nothing of value is lost except my phantom head. I killed a sky rat. Dang it. I didn't have any dirt on me, so I'm not too broken up about it. More wood is easy to get. Anyways, in the next episode, hopefully this will have been spread all the way down there. We'll see. I'll get the 8 by 8 and then I'll do a fence around it so that if we can get some passive mobs to spawn, we can start doing some farming. And then the other thing we're going to do in the next one is we're going to set up our mob grinder, which I may actually, instead of continuing the tree farm here, maybe I'll go out, I don't know, 2 or 3 more, and then I'll have this pathway continue as kind of an upper deck level, and have our mob farm out that way just a little bit. I want it to be far enough away that it's not running constantly, but I want it to be close enough that it's not a long walk to get there. We'll see. I'll figure it out. But that is next on the hit parade, and that is problems for the next episode, because we are out of time for this one. So, with that, guys, I want to say thank you so much for coming along on the adventure. Thank you for all the support on the first episode of our new Skyblock series. It's always fun starting something new, and it's always fun getting a fresh start in Skyblock, so I look forward to where this world is going to go. I've got some fun plans, some mildly unhinged plans, and hopefully some surprises. So, with that said, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!